What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Call of Duty history. Last week we went over Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare 1. This week we're going to go over Call of Duty 5 World at War. We're going to have a sniper rifle, the most nagants, with the bayonet on it, as well as the flamethrower. A fun gameplay with some unorthodox weapons and credit class combinations and such. So I want this series to kind of be a reflection of how Call of Duty was on this generation of consoles, how it progressed, and my experiences and how YouTube was back then, because I was around since Call of Duty 4. Now, last week on the Call of Duty 4 episode, I said COD5 was the first Call of Duty I have ever purchased. Yes, but I want to know from you guys, and I thank you for letting me know. You guys are like, there's 3 bullets to kill that guy. Oh, there's some bad things in World at War. And look at this, with the Molotov, hit him. That was pretty sweet. So I want to know, and you guys really showed up with your responses in the comments. I really appreciate it. I want to know, what was the first Call of Duty that you bought on release night, or maybe you never bought a Call of Duty on release night. Let me know. Have you ever bought a Call of Duty on release night, and what was your first one? Because ever since World at War, I've been getting them every day at midnight, or doing whatever I can, and I mean whatever, to get it a little bit early. And you can see how accurate you have to be with the Molotov to get a kill, so that's why I kind of pointed it out the last one. That guy was like hunchback, and I don't know what was going on there. So World at War was a great game for me, and I discussed this in my Call of Duty Ghost video about the war game type, and I'll have some war footage at the end of this video, as well as a special treat. So definitely stay tuned to the end if you want some Call of Duty World at War knowledge. And I think it's good to kind of, if you didn't experience it for yourself, you guys know me, I'm a hardcore Call of Duty gamer. I've been in here since day one, and well, not day one, but pretty much day one on the YouTube community, and I've been here for a while, and I love Call of Duty, and I just want to kind of inform you of how it once was back in the good old days. So I still think that whole back in the good old days, like when you hear about people saying, "Oh, World at War was the best," or Call of Duty 4, blah blah blah, I think a lot of it has to do with nostalgia. But then again, it is pretty sweet running around and bayoneting people, and there's things in the old Call of Duties that aren't in the new Call of Duties, and like the gore is so cool. Look at this, I smacked him with the freaking Molotov. It's so satisfying for some of these old school games. They have some really cool things that they didn't progress with in Call of Duty, like the M40 sniper rifle. There's variants of it, but I still feel that's like the most satisfying one in the game, and it's like the perfect sniper rifle. And that guy's hacking. I just, okay, get away from him. And like the gore, you gotta see like people's legs blow up, and I love that. And the flamethrower, I made a video on the flamethrower as well. There's a lot of things in Call of Duty. Now, let's go with my personal experience. World at War was the second... Oh, it's hard to say. I want to say it's either the second or third most Call of... It's in the top 3. It's really hard to say for me, but it's in the top 3 of my most played Call of Duty games, and probably the #1 most serious. I took World at War so seriously, I was addicted to it, and I had a goal of being top 100 in kills in the world on the World at War leaderboard, which I succeeded at one point. I want to say within the first 2 weeks, like week number 2, I was ranked top, I want to say 40 in kills at one point in the world, and that was like my claim to fame. I loved it. All I did is play ground war. It was the first time I was in a clan, and at the end of this video, you're going to see how I was recording gameplay with my camera pointing at the TV, and some actually really sick gameplay clips from not never before seen, but not on this channel, never before on this channel seen World at War sniper montage. Did I re-upload? I don't think I ever re-uploaded it, but it's awesome. It's pretty sweet. So I took the game really seriously. I would play on for hours upon hours at a time in ground war. We kind of ran this clan, and the clan leader was ranked number 5 in the world, which kind of like, I ran into them solo in a ground war lobby, and I held my own. I think we lost, but I was still, you know, I was talking shit still. I went positive, and I was like, man, if I had a full team, this would be different. And then they ended up inviting me. We had like a 1v1 or something. I beat them. Oh my god, my microphone fell. Holy Jesus. What, my mic tried to commit suicide right there. I don't know. So, sorry about that. Professional here on my channel. So, something happened like that, and I ended up joining the clan, and we played ground war, and I would snipe. Everyone else would be running around with their, you know, assault machine guns or LMGs or submachine guns, whatever it is, and I would be running around with the sniper rifle and be getting like as good scores, and it was awesome. And then I was like, so what happened, I had a group of Call of Duty 4 friends that I kind of mentioned in the Call of Duty 4 history video, and they were all snipers and stuff, but they weren't really feeling World at War like I did. I loved it. And let me know if this is a good idea, if you guys would like to see this. I want a World War II game. It's been a while since they made a really good one. I know they kind of overdid it in the PS2 and the early PS3 days, and now it's like, I feel they're overdoing modern shooters and like futuristic shooters. It's getting kind of old, and I think they're always got to be cool, but I would just like a little bit, you know, change of pace with some old school World at War or World War II type gameplay with like the gore, and just, it's so cool, and the explosives and the ding from the grenades. I don't know. I think some World War II first person shooter for the next generation of consoles would be awesome. So I was doing YouTube, recording with the camera, and I gained 2,000 total subscribers from doing montages, and I would actually I'm a little ashamed to say this. I know there's a lot of upheaval. I just noticed that there's a lot of upheaval gameplay. There's 3 back-to-back upheaval games, but look, there's freaking meat that you know how they say, oh, the fish is going to interact with the environment? The freaking meat in this butcher shop interacted with the environment. Those poles with the telephone lines on it, that interacted with the environment, and it was cool. It was a little thing that I really liked. And this game type war that you're seeing right now is, and has only been in Call of Duty one time, in World at War. Now I love it. It's so fast paced, it's action packed. People run to the objective with the ferocity. Apparently they're running at me because they're a little mad. Got a triple kill with the satchel charge and the Thompson. I'm on the run right now. Picked up some doggies, and it's just so cool to see people play the objective like they do in war, and just to think what they could do with an objective based reward system like they have in Black Ops 2, where, and a little bit of Modern Warfare 3, where you get points for jumping on the objective, and it's like a freaking hacker right there. My dog's like humping him. How is he still alive? I don't know. So if you could do a mix of, like, if you're standing on that flag in the butcher shop, you get double points per kill, like in domination right now in Black Ops 2. That would be awesome to see in Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, World at War in Call of Duty 4 in the YouTube community, it was pretty much either just raw gameplay or just sniper montages. World at War started people doing commentaries. I started, I was kind of embarrassed about this a little earlier, but I would, like, I would record glitch tutorials with my camera, and I sounded so like that was the first batch of videos that I've ever done, and I think those are deleted. For some reason I deleted all my old videos because I was afraid of copyright. And like back in the day there was no machinima or anything like that. This is before machinima. Machinima Respawn was kind of starting off, but in terms of getting your channel partner, now there's 1,010 networks to sign you to, so you can upload gameplay. Back in the day, there was no rules against that. It was actually looked down upon on YouTube, and there was like, don't upload it if it's music. Don't upload if it's a concert. Don't upload if it's a TV show. Don't upload if it's video games. Now I think it's a little. I think it's still kind of bad to an extent to upload gameplay if you don't have permission from or your network's in it. But back in the day, there was no networks. No one was getting partnered. So, yeah, World at War commentaries and commentators started off doing stuff, and the sniper montage community was still pretty big, and that was but it started to like the commentators started to gain on the sniping community a little bit, because back in Call of Duty 4 it was just snipers and montages and stuff, and in World at War the sniper community started to get their some competition by the commentators. So a few things from World at War I would like to see. I love the gore, like I said. I love the guys who yell when they're like, capture the flag, your general. I don't know who it is exactly, but there's always some guy in the background like, UAV in the air, take cover, blah blah blah. Those guys were so awesome. The voice acting was amazing, and it was intense, and I really loved the flamethrower and the burning concept, as you've seen earlier in the gameplay or one of the team deathmatch. I loved killing people by fire, and I don't think it's been done justice. Like Black Ops 1 had a little bit of a flamethrower attachment, and that's about it. So another thing cool about World at War, the war game type, of course. There's the gore, there's the war, there's the fire, and also something that you gotta see in the Believe sniper montage. So right here, I'm on a kill streak. I cut out a little bit of the kill streak a little early, but I'm still gonna go beast mode. Right now I'm on like a 10 kill streak, and you're gonna notice in the bottom left hand corner of the screen and in the top middle of the screen it says 10 kill streak. So to you, you're notified, and to everybody in the kill feed, you're notified that you got a 10 kill streak and you're kicking ass right now. And you guys see it right there. Whiteboy has a 15 kill streak, and we're gonna go all the way up to 20. And so this was the capture quality back in the day with my camera. 20 kill streak, there you go. I like that. It's a little thing, but it's really cool. And why would they take it out? I don't understand why they took it out whatsoever. And you can just see like how sniping was back in the day. I felt it was perfect back in Call of Duty 4, back in World at War. I did both. I was a running gunner with SMGs and stuff, but I also could use the sniper rifle, and I thought it was pretty good. I mean, right now I'm obviously dominating them, but I'm in a nice position. I know they're running out of that door, and I felt the PTRS and the M40 ACOG or some. Ooh, that guy's helmet fell off. Did you see that gore? Look at this jump shot, ladies and gentlemen. Watch this. This trick shot has never been topped in my eyes. Ooh, over the broken wall across the map. No scope. That was so freaking sick, man. I was a sniper back in the day. And look at this. 3 kills, 1 bullet. Good times. Good times. I love that. I played World at War so much that I knew what side of the map you would spawn on. Search and destroy. Final kill cam. No scope. I would know, like, if you were Russian, you were red, or if you were German, you were yellow, or if you were Japan, you were red, and if you're American, you were blue. So I knew what, I knew, no scope, what, I gotta stop looking at the gameplay. I'm just gonna keep on pointing awesome things that I did in the past out. Reliving the glory days. So basically what I'm trying to say is they were kind of, I knew the game so well that I knew what side of the map I was spawning on. And I knew this game back in and back out, and I loved it. It was so fun. I want more World War II. They haven't done it since, since World at War in the Call of Duty franchise. Why not? Look at these no-scopes on the airfields. Oh no. Did I just do a 360 quick scope off for the building? Oh no, I didn't. No scope to the church. Cross the map. Wait. If you don't succeed, try again. Collateral. Another awesome kill streak to end it. World at War. Definitely in my top 3 favorite Call of Duties. It helped me get through a hard time in my life, and World at War, I have a lot of good memories, and it's that one where it's your first Call of Duty and you got to back it no matter what anyone else says, and I think it's because of the game type war, it just makes it so good, and the gore. Another jump shot. Put 2 of them in there. The first one was a lot pretty. I was just I was going for that one for a while. But World at War was that first Call of Duty for me that will always be in my memory. Ladies and gentlemen, Call of Duty history. Check out the Call of Duty 4 one if you missed it. Links in the description. I'll see you guys later.